the big soap quiz Coronation Street versus Emmerdale. Yes, tonight, two of the biggest soap rivals are going head-to-head to find the big soap quiz champion of 2017. I know, and in true soap fashion, we're expecting arguments, catfights and backstabbing, and we just hope that nobody ends up locked in Pat Phelan's cellar. Although, apparently, Andy Carver gave it 4 stars on TripAdvisor. Who would believe it? But whatever happens, it's going to be hard to compete with the last 12 dramatic months in Soapland.
Kevin, get back!
Think I'm having a baby?
I just thought of a new ending.
Do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Did you sleep with him in that bed? Please don't hate me.
I slept with her.
I'm sorry, Aidan. There is no baby. There never was.
Eva, tell me she's lying!
You're Laurel.
Yeah. I love you, Gary Winters. Don't mind me. What do you think you're doing?
And then she told me that she killed her dad because of me.
It's a wedding day. What do people say?
So let's just agree that this was all...
You say nothing, OK, ever. This did not happen.
It's not what she's been doing, it's who she's been doing.
It's yours.
You're lying. See, you can't do it, can you?
You can start by explaining how you managed to get Leanne Battersby pregnant.
I thought my life was messed up.
Wow, wow, wow. What a year. And with all that drama, it's surprising they've all got here in one piece. Are you ready to meet our teams? Yeah! Playing for Coronation Street, please welcome David, Shona, Rana and Brian. That's Jack P. Shepherd, Julia Golding, Bavna Limbacha and Peter Gunn. And back with a score to settle. It's the Emmerdale team, Marlon, Vanessa, Tracy and Paddy, also known as Mark Charnock, Michelle Hardwick, Amy Walsh and Dominic Brunt. Welcome to our teams. How are we all? We all good?
Very good.
Yeah.
Now, since we've been playing the big quiz, Emmerdale has won once and Coronation Street has won twice. Well, Mark, fair to say there is a grudge to settle tonight. How much genuinely do you want to win?
I can't say it in proper, sort of normal human words, but it's the sort of... if it was a noise, it'd be something... Ah! Like that.
There you go. Now, Jack, this year you have brought your on-screen girlfriend with you. How do you think that connection is going to help you out tonight?
Well, I think they both... Well, no, I think Julia knows our stories, and I don't as much, really. So I think she'll help me out.
Bavna, bringing some very welcome glamour to the show tonight. How confident are you that your team are going to win?
Oh, I'm very confident. I think we've got this one in the bag. Sorry.
Well, time will tell. Peter, welcome. You're looking lovely tonight, too. I'm just pleased you've turned up to the studio fully dressed.
Hope you don't mind, I have a tendency to splash.
Try and keep your clothes on tonight, please, Peter. Mark, you're captain once again this year.
That's right.
And you brought out the big guns. You brought your BFF Paddy. Dominic, welcome to the show.
Hiya.
How do you... Man of very few words. And I tell you what, you may have noticed already, we have got some sisters on the team this year. Vanessa and Tracy, everyone. Yes. Do you know what? You can see the love pouring out of them both. Well, I think it's love. Did it not stink, that gravy?
It stunk. I think it took about 4 washes to get out of my hair.
Right, let's crack on with the quiz. For the first round, I've been playing my favourite game and dressing up as various Corrie and Emmerdale characters. The winter nights just fly by in my house. Now, all you have to do is tell me who I am. It's as simple as that. First up, it's Emmerdale. Answers through your captain, please. Who's having a fumble with Faith?
Is that Pollard? Or is it Rodney? Pollard?
I think it's Pollard.
Pollard.
Yeah.
Eric Pollard.
You said Eric Pollard, and you are correct. Who's getting down and dirty?
Oh, hang on now.
Is it Kim?
That's
Is
Dave
it Kim?
Glover.
Is it Kim Tate?
So that must be Kim Tate.
Oh, that's her hair. Yeah.
Because that's Dave Glover in the background.
Or is it Kathy?
Kathy.
Oh, I don't know.
Hang on. Do what you think, Mark.
Oh, no, but this always ends badly. Kim Tate.
You are saying Kim Tate. It was one of either of them, and you are correct.
Yes!
Oh, well done.
It is Kim Tate. Here's your next one. Who's squatting in the bushes? What am I doing there?
It must fit.
Is that not Pete?
Who's it?
I think it's Peter.
Or is it
I don't think
Robert?
it looks tall enough.
Or Robert. No, it's not Robert. Wrong shoes.
All right, good.
You're going to run out of time.
Sorry, I panicked. I panicked. Everybody, just calm down. Do we think it's Andy then?
Did them two tapping on it?
It's Andy.
Right. Well, Dominic said it was Pete.
Yeah.
And if you'd have gone with Dominic, you would have been right. It was Pete.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Right. Who's blending in the background?
Lisa. I'm Mandy. Mandy?
Mandy Dingle.
Of course, it's Mandy Dingle. Your last one. Who's had a nip slip?
What?
Sorry?
Oh,
It's
it's Bob.
Nick
Bob.
Miles.
Is it
It's Nick Miles.
Is it?
It's Jimmy.
Are you sure?
Defo.
Definitely not. Right. Okay. Because I've seen Tony Ordenshaw in that outfit, but it might have been just out on the night.
It's definitely Nick Miles, because that's Lydia as well.
Okay, we're going to go with Jimmy King.
Jimmy King, you are correct.
Yay!
I'll tell you what, good start for Emmerdale. Now let's move over to Corrie. Eyes down, here we go. Who's been busy with a chamois?
It's Rosie. Rosie Webster.
Oh,
That's Rosie.
yeah, it's Rosie Webster.
Yeah.
We think it's Rosie.
OK, and you are right to do so. It is Rosie. Yes, right, next one. Who's getting rowdy in the Rovers?
It's got to be Ken, hasn't it?
Ken Barlow.
Ken, Big Ken.
Yeah, it's Ken.
They are not messing about. It is Ken. Who's kicking off on the cobbles? I never suited Boris Johnson's hair. Neither does he.
Who is it?
Gail.
Gail.
Yeah.
Gail.
Yeah.
It's a
Gail.
famous fight.
Yeah, Gail.
You're saying, Gal, your mum, you are correct. Right, who's wearing a lovely blouse?
Oh, is it Jenny? No.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, Mavis? Oh,
no,
Jenny?
it's a guy. In it?
No, it's me. That's me.
No, that's you.
So this could either be Mavis, because that's something she'd have wore, and Rita and Mavis were,
Yeah, it's
you know,
Mavis, isn't it?
Bezzies,
Yeah.
Do you
weren't
think
they?
it's Mavis?
I think
Mavis.
it's
Mavis.
Mavis it is, yes. Your last one. Who's flashing in a fedora? There's a surprise picture you never saw.
Is that... Could that be...
No, that's Rob James Collier. What was his character called?
We're going to
Liam.
need the character now.
Liam.
Is it Liam?
Liam Connor.
Is it Liam? Is that what you're going with?
Yeah, yeah.
Connor.
Liam
You are
Connor.
right to do so.
Yes! We're winning.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, well done.
So, at the end of that round, are Corrie on the cobbles or Emmerdale in the sheep dip? In the lead, it's Corrie. Now, between rounds, we will visit our Hall of Fame. There are 6 iconic characters. All you have to do is choose one from your own show to reveal a question or a challenge. So, Emmerdale, please take a little look and pick a famous face. Who would you like?
Emma, please.
You have gone with Emma, who had one of Emmerdale's biggest storylines this year. So in honour of that, we are going back to the Dales for much more horror and death. Welcome to ITV Entertainment, everybody. Yes, right, all you've got to do is tell me how each of these characters met their maker. There's a point for each one as we play Done to Death. Here we go. Right. Pat Sugden, Jack Sugden's wife, met her end in a tragic car crash. But what did she swerve to avoid? Was it a tractor, a flock of sheep, a giant mound of cow manure, or debris from the famous plane crash in 1993?
I think the cow manure is just a joke that the show
I'm
put in.
veering towards the sheep.
I'm veering towards the sheep as well, unlike her. Good night! Good night! We're going to go for flock of sheep.
Flock of sheep. Are you right?
I heard a blow!
That is correct. She swerved to avoid a flock of sheep. Nicely done. Right, eyes down for your next one. Dawn was the wife of Terry Woods and daughter of Bob Hope. Can you remember what caused her untimely death? Was it a house explosion? The chimney of the Woolpack fell on her during a storm? Terry accidentally ran over her in his van, or a plane landed on her during the famous plane crash of 1993?
Well, rather hurtfully, the second answer is what happened to Marlon's first wife, so that's definitely not the answer. She wasn't around in 93. Terry loved her so much he would have avoided her, and it's definitely the house explosion.
Oh, he's confident, but is he right to be so? There you go, absolutely correct. Last question. Steve was Lydia's much-loved pet parrot. When he sadly died, how did he go? Was it he got greedy and ate too much bird feed? He had a heart attack and fell off his perch? He escaped and flew into some power lines? Or he flew into a plane engine caused by the famous plane crash of 1993?
Did she bring him to vet? That when he was still alive, wasn't it?
You're the vets. You should know this.
He left me in perfect health.
I think he had a heart attack and fell off his perch, but I've no idea.
It's the only definite answer we've got, so we're going to go for no other reason other than Michelle's absolutely sure this is the right answer. He had a heart attack and fell off his perch.
Well, let's see if they're correct.
He escaped his cage, didn't he? And the window was open. The next thing I knew, he was heading towards the power lines, and I'm never going to want to see that.
The good news is, everybody, he is here, yes. No. Look, it's Steve! Steve, you are looking well, considering you flew into some power lines. Oh, hang on, sorry. He hit the power lines from that side. Well, with all of that mortality, we are dying for a break. So the Big Soap Quiz will continue. Corrie versus Emmerdale in just a mo. See you in a bit. Oh, yes, welcome back to the big quiz. Coronation Street versus Emmerdale. Next up, it's Corrie's turn to choose a character from our Hall of Fame. So have a little look. Who would you like to go for? Who do you fancy?
Amy, let's go for Amy.
Amy.
You are going to go for Amy. Well, this year, Amy and her friend Asha, as a punishment, they had to perform as pop stars. I don't think Little Mix have got anything to worry about.
No one can be hearing of this, ever. Let's never speak of this again.
Absolutely brilliant.
And we now know that Boney M stands for Boney Make It Stop. But the girls aren't the only Corrie characters that have transformed themselves into pop stars over the years. Plenty of different cast members have turned their hands to singing on the classic show Stars in Their Eyes. But tonight, Matthew, can you tell me who is singing who as we play Stars in Disguise? First up, who is doing this moody Madonna? Have a listen. Julia's looking confident.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh, interestingly, Emmerdale think they know it, but Corrie look like they're struggling.
It sounds a bit like Kim. Yeah. Has she done Stars in Her Eyes?
It's got to be Jane. Jane Danson, Leanne Battersby.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Yeah.
You're saying Jane Danson, Leanne Battersby. Let's see if you're right. There you go. You were right. Yes, it was Jane Danson, a.k.a. Leanne Battersby, and Jane there getting her curtains out. Right, here's your next one. Who is having a crack at Judith Durham, lead singer of The Seekers? Hey there, Georgie girl. There's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide. I don't want to change to be.
It's a tough one.
I think Jack knows it.
Is it a man or a woman?
Is it a man or a woman?
Yeah.
Could be Julia's.
Yeah, should we just go with Julie? Julie Hesmond-Dosh.
Yeah, we'll go with Hayley Cropper.
Hayley Cropper. Is it?
Oh, it's Sue!
Sue Fever, a.k.a. Eileen Phelan. In that clip, honestly, she could be Sonia's mum in EastEnders. She could, couldn't she? Yeah. Like doubles. It's amazing. Right, you've only got one more. Your final one is here. Who is taking on Cher? Have a listen.
That was Bev. Bev did Bev hear Bev's voice.
Do you think?
I think it's Bev.
Well, I think it might be Bev, because she
I
also
think it's
likes
Bev.
to dress like Cher.
Yeah, that...
We're going to go Liz
Beverly
McDonald.
Liz McDonald.
So you're saying Beverly Callard, who plays Liz McDonald. I love this clip.
Very good.
Well, let's see what that round has done to the scores. In the lead, I can tell you it's Coronation Street. OK, in both Corrie and Emmerdale, trouble is often just around the corner, and more than a fair few residents have had their collars and cuffs felt. 2017 was, of course, no exception, with quite a few faces and folks being grabbed by the long arm of the law.
Rosie Webster, I'm arresting you on suspicion of importing Class A drugs.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of assisting in offence.
What for?
Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand?
Only too well.
Jacob Gallagher, I'm arresting you for possession of a firearm.
Dear Franklin, I'm arresting you on suspicion of assault.
Jay Sharma, I'm arresting you on suspicion of assault on Mel Fairfax.
Robert Preston, we are here to arrest you on suspicion of actual bodily harm.
Oh, yes. So, in honour of all of the Corrie convicts and the Emmerdale delinquents, we're calling this round You're Nicked. Right, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to show you some characters. All you have to do is shout out nicked if you think they've been arrested, or shout clean as a whistle if they've never been read their right. Emmerdale, you're first. Good luck. Here we go. First up, Harriet.
Oh.
Ever been nicked or clean as a whistle?
She was a private
She was a detective.
Yeah.
So...
I don't remember it being...
What's the long thing we have to say when she's not been arrested?
Ever been nicked or clean as a whistle?
Clean as a whistle. Yes.
He's saying it.
Well, I'll say if it's the answer. What do you mean?
I thought you were saying it as the answer.
No, I'll go. All right, let me try that again. Clean as a whistle?
Is that what you're going
Clean as a
with?
whistle.
You're saying clean as a whistle. You'd be wrong to do so. She was nicked, arrested
Look
for...
at Ashley, he's furious.
Arrested for burglary. What about Diane Sugden?
Oh, yeah.
She's been nicked.
Do you think?
I don't know. Someone's telling me that
I think she's been nicked. Do you think? I don't know. There's a sort of mixed message thing going on, isn't there?
Oh, do you know what? I've got a couple wrong, so please do what...
Clean as a whistle.
I think clean as a whistle.
She's been nicked 3 times.
Good
2003,
one. I knew I'd seen her in the
2014 and
car.
2016.
Well, that's recent.
We're recent, and yeah.
Your last one. Right, what about Pearl?
Look at her face. How is that possible? I can't imagine her being in the back of a police car. Can you imagine? She'd talk my legs off. I'm going to go clean as a whistle.
You are correct again. Nice work. Pearl has remained arrest-free despite committing fraud and once working as a receptionist at a brothel.
Has that been in the show, or is that just something that's come up now?
I hope it's not in real life. That would be awkward. Right, Corrie, now it is over to you. First up, Audrey Roberts. Has she ever been nicked or is she as clean as a whistle?
Has she? Hang on.
No, she hasn't.
I don't think she
No?
is. I think she's clean.
Clean?
We'll go clean as a whistle.
Clean as a whistle? Well, she has been nicked. What? Yes, you're not going to believe this, Jack. Audrey was arrested when she took a chisel to your new salon sign. No! She bust up your salon sign.
I think I called the police.
He called the police! He did!
Oh, no.
Can you believe it? Right, Roy Cropper's up next. Nicked or clean as a whistle.
Definitely nicked, because he attacked Gary Windass.
Yeah, he did, but did he get nicked for it?
Did he give himself in?
Should we say nicked? We'll go nicked.
We'll go nicked.
We'll go nicked.
Yeah.
OK, well, get ready for this. He has been nicked 4 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, he was a stalker,
Look.
only when he first came in here.
Right, your final one. Kurt Sutherland. Nicked or clean as a whistle? Not our Kirky.
He's a hard.
Okay. Accidentally.
I think accidentally he could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a stag do or something like
Yeah,
that.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, then.
Do you reckon?
He's been nicked.
But you think it's for something...
Like a misunderstanding. It's not, he's not bad, is he?
Yeah.
You know, he's not
Right.
got a bone in his body.
Well, you are correct to say nicked. He was arrested in April 2003 for curb crawling in the red light district. The dirty bleeder.
Kinky cat.
Bring that jacket back, I say.
OK, with justice having been served, it's time to take a look at the scores. In the lead, it's... still Coronation Street. Come on, Emmerdale. You know you can do this. Right, time now to go back to our Hall of Fame. Emmerdale, it's your turn. Who are you going for, please?
Does anyone mind if I go with my Uncle Zach?
Oh, no, go for it.
Uncle Zach.
Right, okie Zach, head of the Dingle family, of course. Over the past 20 years, there's been Dingles popping up left, right and centre all over Emmerdale. So, for this next game, I'm going to ask you if you know which order they arrived. Amy and Michelle, you're playing this game. Get yourselves down the front as we play Get Your Dingles in Order. Come on. OK. So here's the deal. We're going to start off with Zach, who arrived in the Dales in 1994. The good news is, our lovely audience here in the studio, you can help them, OK?
Yes.
Because all you've got to do is work out if the next character arrived before or after Zach. So you can shout out before or after. Bit like higher and lower, but not. OK. Please, let's turn around. Number 2. Who is this? That's it. You will notice the smoothness of that because we only use here on this show high-tech equipment, not just some bloke called Kyle pulling ropes down at the bottom. All right, so, did Kane arrive before or after? What are we thinking, audience?
After.
Yeah, definitely after.
You're going with the answer? Definitely, says Michelle. OK, well, let's see. Is it after? Yes, it is. Good stuff. Right. Turn the next one round. There we go. Right. Delilah. Before or after? What are we thinking?
After? Should we do after? Yeah, after.
You are saying after, but are you right? Yes, you are. Lovely. Right, you're doing well. Let's go on to our next one, please. Who have we got here? It's Debbie Dingle.
Ooh,
now, before or after, help him out. What are we doing?
Before. Yeah. Before.
You're saying before. Are you right to do so? It's before. OK, can you get a full house? Who's our last one? Shadrach. Before or after? What are you thinking?
After Debbie.
After 2002. Who says before? Who says after?
Before.
I love the fact you're actually working the audience. This is amazing. OK, you are saying before. I'm actually scared to pull this one off. I don't know what's going to be behind it. Right, are you ready? Let's take a look. Yes! Good work, well done. Let's hear it, please, for Michelle and Amy. Good work. Join us after the break as the big soap quiz Coronation Street versus Emmerdale continues. Who's going to win this year? You'll find out very soon. See you in a bit. Good work. Hello, how you doing? Welcome back to the Big Soap Quiz, Coronation Street versus Emmerdale. I'm just texting Liz. I think she's a bit annoyed that we played that Cher clip from Stars in Their Eyes. Send. Hasn't taken that well. Right now, we're heading back to our Hall of Fame, and Corrie, it is over to you this time. Who would you like to pick? Who are you going to go for?
I'm going to pick me. Yeah?
Let's go with Dave.
OK, Dave Platt.
OK, Jack, in honour of your devilish character, we want to know how well you know your character, David. Please come out the front as we play Better the Devil You Know. Right, OK, I'm going to ask you questions about David's time on the street. Jack, here is your first question. In September 2007, David shaved the head of one of little Bethany's dolls. But what song did he sing whilst he was doing it? Was it Beautiful by Christina Aguilera? Was it Barbie Girl by Aqua? Was it You're Beautiful by James Blunt? Or Psycho Killer by Talking Heads?
It's either James Blunt or Christina. Oh, I've got to go Christina Aguilera.
Christina Aguilera, Beautiful. Let's have a look.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true.
Nearly.
I know.
Nearly.
It was, as you said, it was one of the two. OK, never mind. Here's your next one. After throwing a party in Gail's house in 2008, what damage did David try to hide? Was it ripping the curtains, broken TV, hole in the wall, or cigarette burns in the carpet?
Oh, is it cigarette burns in the carpet? I thought it could be any of them, but then when that one popped up, I seem to remember that, so I'm going to go cigarette burns in the carpet.
Well, he's done so much, it could be all of them. OK, is it cigarette burns in the carpet?
Flaming hell. Somebody's been stubbing the cigs out in the carpet.
He's got it correct. Right, let's check out the next one, please. In 2002, Gail and Martin teased David about a doll he had when he was a toddler. But what was it called? Was it Katie? Was it Barney? Was it Daisy? Or was it Polly?
Barney's the rabbit. Katie, why not?
You're going Katie?
Let's go Katie.
Right, well, look. Let's see if he's got it right.
Do you remember that doll you used to push around in a pram? What was it called?
Katie.
He's happy about that. Yeah. Well, do you know what? The team on this show, honestly, they never cease to amaze me. They've managed to actually get that very doll, and we've got it here. Mark's got it. Can you hold it up with pride, please? That is Katie. I can't believe that. Take it on. OK, you've got one more question to go. When David smashed up the street in April 2008, how many windows did he smash in total? Was it 8, 9, 10, or 11?
Can I try counting?
Are you serious? Can you remember which ones you hit? OK.
There was the garage.
Right.
There was Ken Barlow's, I think. No, yeah. There was the Dobbs first, Tyrone's. Oh, I did another car on the west. right, I'll be quick.
You've even sent your own cast to sleep.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I want to get it right. I want to say 8, but it just looks like it might be a lot more. I'll go 11. Why not? You might as well go full guns.
What you think? Go 8.
You first went to 8, then you went to 11, and now you're debating it.
So let's go 10. Why not? Gotta go 10.
Take a look. He's only gone and done it!
The last one, which was through the window, I wasn't meant to do that. I was meant to run up to it and just smash it. But on the take, I just thought, nah, I'm just going to javelin it. But there was a cameraman behind it, and I nearly killed him.
Well, there you go, and that's the end of the round.
Well done.
After all of that, let's take a look at the scores. In the lead, it's still Coronation Street. OK, next up on the show, it's a bit of a mystery. Yes, we're about to bring out some characters from Corrie and Emmerdale. And teams, all you have to do is identify them, but by touch alone. Emmerdale, you're up first. Dominic and Mark, come out the front as we play It's a Mystery. Here we go. Dominic's had to take his glasses off. He doesn't even need a blindfold, he can't see a thing. So, exactly. Right, OK, both pop your blindfolds on if you would.
Nice.
Covered in doll's hair.
There you go. Very good. You definitely can't see anything?
I can't see a single thing.
Can you see anything, Mark?
No.
It's still me here. Right, please bring in our mystery guest. OK, let's just get... Right, Mark and Dominic, have a good feel.
Perfume. Perfume. Oh.
No, that's Dominic.
It's Paddy. Is it? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello. Bing bong. Quite tall. Longish. Not that long.
Dominic, what are you doing, man?
Sorry, that was a new R of recognition, not of
Ooh, ah. Any clues? Any initial thought? Oh, Dominic?
I think I know who it is.
Do you really?
Yes.
Oh, why don't you whisper it to me? Whisper it to me. Oh.
This has turned out in a very different way than I thought it would.
Dominic, say it.
Charlie Hardwick.
Yes!
Oh, my God!
Right. Oh. We couldn't let you go without looking at one of your classic moments. And Mark and Dominic, I'm going to give you a chance to win another point, because I'll ask you a question. Can you tell me who did Val run over whilst testing a moped in June 2012?
I can't remember it. I just can't remember it.
I'm going to go...
How couldn't you remember it? It was brilliant.
I know. Well, I know. It will have been. Of course it was.
I practised on that moped for ages.
And who did you hit?
Whoever! Go on, Mark.
Pollard.
You are saying Eric Pollard. Let's see if they are right. Yes! Nicely done. The answer was Eric Pollard. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep that applause going for the very brilliant Charlie Hardwick. See ya. Nicely done, boys. Good stuff. OK, Jack and Julia, it is now time for you to play the mystery guest game. Get yourselves over here. There you go. Come down, guys. Right, pop your blindfolds on. There you go. I made these myself. OK. Please welcome out the mystery guest. Look who it is! Look who it is! On their feet! I told you it was going to happen, and rightly so. If you could come round this side, that's it. And if you could come round this side, that's it. I will do no more, apart from say, feel away.
OK.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, God.
What are you feeling, Jack?
Well, I'm thinking Santa Claus.
What? Where have you been?
I've been everywhere.
She's kicking off. She's a feisty one.
I think I know who it is.
I know who it is.
Right, so you think you know?
Yeah.
OK, say out loud who you think it is.
Julie Goodyear.
Lynch.
It's Julie Goodyear! Brilliant! How about that? Julie, look, you entertained us for decades on the street. I said to you before the show started, what an absolute honour it is that you're here. I still can't believe it. Where do you think, by the way, Bet is right now?
Oh, probably Tenerife.
Yeah. Nice, like it. Well, look, we know that your character is known for being feisty and fiery. Jack and Julia, for a bonus point, who was on the receiving end of an angry bet in this clip from October 1995?
Pals! Pals! You don't know the meaning of the word.
Is it Rita, do you think? Because that looked like we were in
It
the
looked
cabin.
like the cabin.
95, Mavis hadn't gone, had she?
Who is it?
I reckon Rita.
Rita.
I think Rita.
Well, let's see if you're right.
Pals! Pals! You don't know the meaning of the word. Yes!
Hey! There you go. Do you know what? Just before we say goodbye, how would you sum up your entire career on the cobbles?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, amazing.
Wonderful. And I love this programme.
Oh, thank you so much.
I really do.
Ladies and gentlemen, a true soap legend, Julie Goodyear! Yes. Wow, wow, wow. Very special moment now. OK, at the end of that round, let's take a look at the scores. In the lead, it's still Coronation Street! Join us after the break as the big quiz, Coronation Street versus Emmerdale, continues. Can Emmerdale pull it back? You'll find out in just a minute. Welcome back to the big soap quiz, Coronation Street versus Emmerdale. And not long now before we see who is crowned our winners of 2017. Emmerdale, it is over to you for your final choice on the Hall of Fame board. It's Robert, of course, the only one that's left. He is the prince of the put-downs and the king of the cutting comment. He always has a go at someone.
So what you do is all the favour and go back to polishing your head.
How could he say that, Dominic?
Daddy!
In honour of Robert, this game is called Who is Having a Pop? Emmerdale, we're going to show you some classic put-downs, and all you need to do is tell me who has said them. Have a little look at this one. Who said this about Moira? The dull farmer's wife, so dull, in fact, that her own husband went looking for fun in other places. Who would have said that?
About Moira,
I think
that's Charity.
It's got to be Charity. We're going to go with Charity Dingle.
Are they correct? Let's have a look.
Her bite? The dull farmer's wife? So dull, in fact, that her own husband went looking for fun in other places. And guess what? He found it!
Charity. That's right, you keep talking.
Yeah, that's right. You keep talking. Because I'm Scottish, me. You know, you can take my man, but you'll never take my freedom!
Incredible, right? Right, question number 2. Who said this about Cain Dingle? He's a greasy little weasel.
Well, everybody...
It's be anyone.
He's got a lot of enemies, hasn't he?
Is it weasel? It's not Ross or out like that. He wouldn't say weasel, would he?
You know when they fell out?
Ross.
Shall we go with Zach? I think it's
Yeah, Zach.
We'll go with Zach.
You're going with Zach, but are you right to do so?
Rein it in, Dan, or I will.
It?
Kerry, don't wind him up.
No, I'm not scared of him, man. He's a greasy little weasel.
Coming from a slapper like you.
No, incorrect. It was, of course, Kerry.
I'd never have got
Right.
She just said, I think I was in that scene.
I don't know for her.
We'll have a word after.
Amen.
Infighting on the Emmerdale team. Right, who said this about Rodney?
But Rodney.
He was white as a sheet. Well, maybe not quite. That tan of his would take some shifting.
No, that sounds like a Val line.
Yeah, I was going to say Geordie, one of the Geordies.
One of the Geordies?
Oh, there might not be Geordie. You know what I mean.
Oh, my goodness. It's offensive on all of the levels.
Sounded like
Val.
a Newcastle
Let's do Val.
accent. Val
Let's do Val.
yeah,
We're going to go with Val.
You are going with Val. Let's find out.
They were as white as a sheet when they carried him out. Well, Perhaps not a sheet. That tan of his will take some shifting.
Oh, no. It was Betty. OK, Corrie, it is over to you. And the last face on the board is, of course, Eva. Now, 2017 was supposed to be a romantic year for Eva as she prepared to get married to Aidan. And, of course, it went just as smoothly as any Weatherfield wedding could.
I am going to have you.
That gives a whole new meaning to the term bridal shower. Now, over the years, there have been some real wedding disasters on the street, and I'm mainly talking about the wedding dresses that have been worn. So, in this game, you need to identify the brides who committed crimes against fashion as they went down the aisle. Peter and Bavna, come and join me as we play Wedding Dress Disasters. I love that song. Right, are you ready to identify your first dress?
Yes.
OK, good luck to you both. Please bring on the bride. Now, I can tell you, the girl that's in the dress doesn't represent the person that was actually married, OK? Just concentrate on the dress itself.
It's the course. Is that? I think it could be Becky because she had
Yeah.
a big crown.
Yeah.
Big tiara. She had a big tiara, Becky.
Yeah.
You're going with Becky?
Yeah.
Did Becky get married in this very dress? Yes! Good start. Thank you very much. OK, Peter and Bavna, next dress. Who had their nuptials in this? Tell you what, the springs on those doors are good. That's it. It's a nice dress.
No.
Very nice.
Wait, it's quite a modern one.
Who would have worn this on their big day?
Could it be?
What type of girl do you think may have worn it?
Female.
It's quite a simple dress. I recognise this dress.
Would you have been at the wedding,
Connor.
you think? You think
Could
Carla
it be Carla Connor?
Yeah. Is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
okay.
the fact that Pete's just agreeing.
Yes.
Yeah, you're
She's
good
right.
at this
She's
game. You're good at this
absolutely
game.
right.
Right. Is it Carla Connor? Yes! Very nice. OK, next dress. Who wore this down the aisle? Take a look.
Oh, definitely know this one.
Oh, they think they know already.
Yeah. You say it.
They're not messing about. Go on. Beth. You are saying Beth. You're right! Well done. Good stuff. Let's hear it, please, for Peter and Bavna and all of our blushing brides. Let's go and sit back down, guys.
Well done. Well done.
OK, now, speaking of weddings, Bavna, you got married on Corrie this year, didn't you?
Yeah, again. I think Rana loves a wedding.
Well, I tell you what, I don't think all this was in your wedding vows.
Oh.
Yes, how could you do that to Zidane? And not only that, you also nicked the tap. Look, in your bag.
Yeah.
You monster. OK, going into our final round, let's take a look at the scores. In the lead, yes, still, it's Coronation Street.
Right, okay.
So, yes, Corrie are still in the lead, but it can really change in this final quick-fire round. Emmerdale, you get to go first. Good luck. Where did Faith and Sarah fly away to without Debbie in February?
Belgium.
No, Prague. Who did Layla and Tracy throw maple syrup over in October? Correct. What did Zach try and serve at a vegan festival in May?
Hamburgers? Was it hamburgers?
It was burgers.
Burgers.
Correct. What was the name of Carly's ex-boyfriend who she reconciled with and left the village with in June?
Matt.
Correct. Who moved in with Laurel and her family in May?
Lydia.
Lydia.
Correct. In May, what did Jimmy and Nicola break when they had a moment of passion in the factory?
The sex pan or something.
What? The sex pan?
In the factory.
What did they break in the factory? The water. They set the water off.
No, it was a batch of chocolate swans. Right. There you go. Corrie, good luck. How many roughly do you think you need to make sure you get correct?
All of them. We're going for all.
4 or 5.
4 or 5. Well, let's see. Who is the current mayor of Weatherfield?
Sally.
Correct. Where did Rosie and Sophie jet in from when they arrived back on the street in February?
Florida? No. Oh, it was America.
America.
Miami.
No.
I didn't say it.
Quick.
Miami, just say it.
Yes, it is Miami. Where did Chesney leave Hope and Ruby when he had a panic attack in August?
On the bus.
Correct. Who set fire to Kevin Webster's garage in January?
Feeling.
Andy Carver. Where did Leanne give birth to her baby in February?
Lift.
Correct. In May, who ended up in a neck brace after being attacked by birds and slipping on a cow pack?
Norris.
Correct. That is that. Over the last hour, we've prodded, teased and tested you, and I can now reveal that the winner of the Big Soap Quiz 2017... Yeah, you should hang your heads in shame. It's Coronation Street! Jack P. Shepherd, Julia Golding, Bavna Limbachi and Peter Gunn. There you go. And, of course, huge thanks to our losing team tonight. Emmerdale, everybody. Michelle Hardwick, Mark Charnock, Amy Walsh and Dominic Brunt. Guys, come back and try next year. Right, from me, Steve Mulhern, and all of the team here on the Big Soap Quiz, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Good night.
It's a star-studded coaching lineup for what promises to be a star-fueled series. The Voice UK returns tomorrow night at 8. And The Greatest Show on Ice returns Sunday night on ITV. Brooke Vincent and Anthony Cotton join the all-star lineup for Dancing on Ice 2018 live at 6.